Hello, grade sixes. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Hopefully that test went good the other day. So now it's going to be a tough time. We'll see what happens here. This week will be easy, but we're going to be doing shape and space. We have, I don't know, maybe a month of shape and space, and then we have some stats and probability, and we are done math for grade 6. And you guys are on to grade 7 stuff, so it's exciting. So perimeters. I guess the first thing you need to know is that perimeter is P equals, and it's all the side lengths, okay, together. Side lengths together, all right? So what we mean by that is we have a shape here, all right? We have a shape with a line of 3 centimeters. We have a shape with 8 centimeters. We have a shape with, or side with 6 centimeters, and a side with 4 centimeters. Okay, this is a polygon, guys, all right? It is a shape, all right, with sides, and they all have centimeters, okay, measurements that they equal. And this one isn't a square or a triangle, it's just called a polygon, right? So the formula is P equals, and then we take all of this. 3 plus 4 plus 8 plus 6 equals. So we have 3 plus 4 is 7, plus 8 is 15, plus 6 is 21 centimeters. What this means, you guys, is that 21 centimeters makes up the outerior of this shape, okay? So let's say I had a square, and the square was 4 centimeters, okay? What you need to know about squares is that each is equal, okay? So here, P equals 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, because there's 4, and we get 16, all right? So what it is it's the outerior of the shape, okay? How much centimeters or millimeters or meters would it take to make up the shape? So I'm repeating myself here, but perimeter is the distance around a polygon. You discovered that we can use rules to find the perimeter of polygons for this hexagon, okay? So all we do is perimeter equals, and then we take all the side lengths that we have, okay? So here we have 9 millimeters. I'm going to write 9 plus 27 plus 15 plus 38 plus 31. Sorry, my dishwasher's going crazy. Plus 62. Okay, what this is saying is that this is 27 millimeters. This side is 15 millimeters. This is 38 millimeters. This is 31 millimeters, this is 62 millimeters, and this is 9, all right? Now, what this is saying is it's all in millimeters, okay? The ones that you'll use mainly are centimeters, millimeters, and meters, okay, with your perimeter, all right? So here, the perimeter of this hexagon is 182 millimeters. So what I did was I added all of this together to get P, which is the perimeter, which is 182 millimeters, sorry, okay? It says here, our rule is for any polygon, we can find the perimeter by adding the side lengths. So that's why I said P equals all side lengths. Okay, so what I could do is I could know that the perimeter is 182 millimeters, guys, and I could go to a store and say, hey, I need a fence that is 182 millimeters. Then from there, you can build your own fence. So kind of like Minecraft, okay? One block is, let's say, a centimeter, and you have to build a house with an outerior of 182 centimeters. Well, your outerior, okay, the outside of your place, the foundation, is going to have 182 centimeters. Now, what would the side lengths be? Well, if it's a square, you would divide that by 4, right? If it's a weird polygon, you would divide it by how many side lengths you have. Okay, so I tried to apply Minecraft to it there. Okay, so we can also develop rules that apply to specific polygons. So the first one we're going to talk about is a square, okay? So like I said before, a square, guys, is 4 equal side lengths, okay? 4 equal side lengths, okay? So it says here, my rule was the same, but I used a letter for the side length. So what I did was I used variables, okay? So we did P equals, and now it's 9, okay? And it's, they said 4E here. Okay, E is represented by 9 because P equals 4 times 9, which is 36. That's one way of doing it, okay, when you're finding a square. The other way is you could just add 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9, which equals 4 times 9, which equals 36, or you could just do that. So the perimeter of this square is 36 centimeters. A square has 4 equal sides. Katie says this suggests a rule for finding the perimeter of any square. Multiply the side length by 4. So your formula, okay, and you're going to have to write formulas for your tests that you'll have to do on cue cards, but perimeter of a square, okay, equals 4 times the side length, S, all right? So then you look at your side length, that's 9 here, so you go 4 brackets 9, and you would get 36 centimeters. That is one of the rules with square. Okay, this next one is for a parallelogram. Okay, a parallelogram is basically a square, but it has 2 equal side lengths. All right, so here you have this shape. Sorry, it's very uneven, but we have a 6 centimeter side, which is the length, okay, and 4 centimeters, which is the width, okay? So here, what I did was I did 6 plus 4 and 6 plus 4. Okay, I took all the numbers here. 6 plus 4, 6 plus 4. Good. And I got 6 plus 4 is 10, 6 plus 4 is 10. Okay? Now, I know that's 20, but what they're saying here is another way you could have done it was you see 6 plus 4 twice, so you could do 2 times 6 plus 4. Okay, so it says the perimeter of this parallelogram is 20 meters. Centimeters, sorry, it should be. That's a typo on their part. A parallelogram has 2 pairs of congruent sides, okay? Congruent is a big word, but basically what it means is equal, okay? Of equal sides, all right? Graham says this suggests a rule for finding the perimeter of any parallelogram. Add the measures of a longer side and a shorter side, then multiply by 2. A rule for finding the perimeter of any parallelogram is P equals 2 times length times short, okay? So what we mean by that is if you look at this parallelogram, we have 6, okay? So it would be P equals 2, times brackets, 6, okay, plus, sorry, it's a plus here, that's my bad, plus the side length, which is 4. So then we would go 6 plus 4 is 10, we do 2 times 10, and we would get 20, okay? So far, your formulas, okay, a formula is basically a variable and some numbers, and you can plug in any number into those variables, okay? So we have square is P equals 4S, okay? For a parallelogram, we have 2 times long plus short, okay? And now we're gonna move on, all right? So here we go. It says we can use the formulas to find the perimeter of the parallelogram below. So here we have 6 centimeters and 11 centimeters. So what I'm going to do is actually draw 2 slashes here and 2 slashes here and 1 here and 1 here. What this suggests is that it's 11 centimeters here, it's going to be 11 centimeters here, and if it's 6, it's going to be 6 over here. Okay, it says here, this is kind of important, a formula is a short way to state a rule. So I have P equals 2 times the long plus short. Okay, that's what I've done. So P equals 2 times L plus S. Lovely. So now we replace the variable of L and S with the given side lengths. Okay, so I'm going to go P equals 2 times, and now in brackets, 11 plus 6. Just like here. Okay, what I'm going to get is P equals 2 times 17. Okay, and what I'm going to get is 34 as my answer. Okay, so that's one way of doing it. We're going to do the other way now. Sorry, and what this suggests, guys, is that we have 34 centimeters as our perimeter. Perimeter is all the side lengths combined, okay? Okay, the other formula that they've suggested is you could go P equals 2L plus 2S. And what this is, guys, is this is P equals 2 brackets, and then you put the length of the long, which is 11, plus 2 and the short, which is 6. Sorry, that's a 6. So now we get P equals 22 plus 12. P equals 34 centimeters. Perimeter is 34 centimeters. So just like the other one we did, okay, we get 34 centimeters. We can check by adding the lengths of the 4 sides. So we can go 11 plus 6 plus 11 plus 6 equals 34. Now, I'm not saying you have to use the formulas, but it's a much easier way of doing something, and it installs a rule in your brains, okay? So you could add it to check your work, but what I want you guys to do in this assignment is work on your formulas, all right? So, a couple things that we're going to go over here. Well, one second. So, a couple important things in this lesson. First is perimeter of a square, just like that, is 4 times the side length, 4s, okay? Perimeter of a parallelogram, oh, I suck at drawing those, okay, is P equals, okay, 2L plus 2S, or P equals 2 times L plus S, okay? The difference of a square is you have 4 equal side lengths, whereas a parallelogram you have 2 short equal lengths and 2 long equal lengths. Okay? And those are the formulas, okay? We're almost done. I'm just going to go over a couple more things. Finally, the last one we didn't go over was the P equals, and then if it's any type of weird shape like this, okay? The reason why is it's all side lengths added together, okay? And what we mean by that is all of these side lengths would have a measurement. So this one might be 3 centimeters. This one might be 2. This one might be 4. Okay, and you keep going. And so P equals adding those all together, okay, to get a total, which is the outerior of your shape, all right? Couple more things. So let's do a couple practices here. We don't have a lot of time, but square, okay? Let's say it's 3 centimeters. A square is 4 equal lengths, so P equals 4S. P equals 4, we put the 3 in there, so P equals 12 centimeters. Okay, that would be a square. Okay, let's say I have a parallelogram now. That looks pretty good. Let's go 5 here, 3 here, 3 here obviously, and 5 here. Remember, congruent sides, okay? So here, 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 here. So now what I'm going to do is P equals, and I'm going to do 2L plus 2S. I like that one better. P equals 2 in brackets. The long one is 5 plus 2 in brackets. The other one is 3. You get P equals 10 plus 6. P equals 16 centimeters. All right, we're almost done. One more practice. Okay, last but not least is our polygon. So P equals all side lengths. All side. Okay. So here we're going to go and we're going to do process of elimination. So the first one is this one, okay, and it's 10. So I'm going to scribble it out after just because I'm going through process of elimination. Now we have 7 plus 7. Then we have plus 5. Then we have plus 3. Then we have plus 4. And you don't have to do this. Don't do it actually because you're scribbling out your data. But here plus 5. So now we're going to do it all together. 10 plus 7 is 17. Plus 5 is 22. Plus 3 is 25, plus 4 is 29, plus 5 is 34 centimeters. So here what I'm saying is the perimeter of this shape is 34 centimeters. So if I was to create that shape, I would ask for 34 centimeters. Okay, that is all, guys, of this first lesson. The assignment will be in the textbook, in your online learning package, or on your blog, or in OneNote. Thank you, and have a great day.